Okay, I guess y'all can see I am back on the Trike build. Right here it is. I've done a little bit more work. Been working in the garage, which doesn't have very good lighting, so I haven't been really filming in there much. Every time I get a chance to work on it, it's raining, so right now it's not. So we're going to do some work on it today. I'll show y'all what I've got done so far. You can see that I have extra bars on here that I have added, and they are it is very structurally sound now. And added a bus seat to it. Added more bars back here that make a triangle out of this area, and that makes it very stable back here. There's no more of this wobble. I have also rigged up a gas pedal right here. I've got the key switch right here, start switch. You can probably hear it running. The gas pedal, you just push the gas and it takes off. Those are the only controls that I have on there so far. I just have the key switch and the start button mounted on there. None of the other controls are hooked up. In fact, the plugs are right here. Those have to go into a junction box or something to protect the wiring. One other thing that I need to do, and we can do that today, is y'all may notice that this wheel is different than this wheel. This is a four-wheeler tire. This is a scooter tire off the original scooter. So what we need is we need a tire just like this to go on the other side. Well, luckily, I found one on eBay. I found a tire, rim, bearings, everything. And right here it is. This is the tire that I got off eBay. It's used. It is identical. Tire and rim are identical to this one. It's the same thing, same pattern, same size. It came off of the same type of scooter. Only thing it doesn't have the brake disc on the back. That's fine, I can get one of those. It does have some grease in it, that's what's on my hand. But the story of how I came into possession of this tire is kind of amusing, and I'd like to share it with y'all. Okay, the guy that sent this to me recycled whatever box he could find. You know, you just grab a box that it will fit in. And you can see it fits like that. Okay, so it was in this box. Y'all may remember I live up a creek, so FedEx and UPS, they don't like to deliver up here. So what I usually have to do to get a FedEx or UPS package is I have to give them my sister's address, which she lives at the end of the creek. She lives on the Blacktop Road part. So they will drive all the way up to her house, no problem. So I have packages delivered there. She's nice enough to allow me to have them delivered there, and I appreciate that. Now, the FedEx guy dropped this off in this package, which says on it, right here you can see, curly fries. Frozen French fried potatoes. Okay, and then right here it says painted over her address there. So, but it says right here, it says keep frozen. When I'll get a package delivered, she'll take it and she'll sit it on her porch. She's got a chair sitting out on her porch that she'll sit the package in, where I can see it from the road and know to come over and get it. I got a notification on my phone that the package had been delivered. And on my way home, I looked over and I didn't see the package there. So I went over to her house, knocked on her door, and I asked her if she received a package for me today. And she said, yeah, I got it. And she said, it's in here. She went into another room in the back and walked up to her deep freezer and opened her deep freezer and said, here it is. At this point, I was like thoroughly confused. She had took and put my tire in her freezer to keep it from thawing out. Now, when I pulled the tire out of the box, I cut the box open and I pulled the tire and rim out of the box. It had frost all over it. It was frozen. When it hit the moisture of the room, frost formed all over it because it was frozen. It was cold. You could take your finger and rub on it like this and there'd be ice come off of it. So, my sister put my tire in the freezer. Now, it is funny. But I'll tell you, my sister will probably watch this. And I just want to say, I appreciate you putting my tire in the freezer because, you know, everybody knows you don't want soggy tires. And if you don't keep them frozen, they may get soggy. So I appreciate you maintaining the crispness of my tire. Just thought you may get a kick out of that. Anyway, let's see if we can get to work on this and figure out what to do. Probably have to get some new ball joints too. Okay, second one. Okay. I mean, there's adjustments to do, but it has two of the same style of wheels on it. I don't know, the more I like it, the more I look at that red, the more I kind of like it, but I don't know. All right. That's both the front wheels on, and yeah, that almost looks like it's ready for a test drive. Well, we've got this wheel put on, and we did a couple of more little touch-ups and stuff. So why don't we try and see what it'll do now. I've got my helmet with the camera on it, so let's give it a try. well, that was a pretty fun little trip out of the holler and back, and it held up. It handles quite a bit better with 2 of the same front wheels. It helps a lot. The stability is a lot better with the member that I put down in the back here. Yeah, I did have a problem with I guess I didn't get the intake or the breather tube that goes into the carburetor. I didn't get it on there really good, and it kind of fell off and was kind of flopping in there, and I had to put it back on. That was just me not tightening stuff up, I guess. As long as I tightened up the important stuff, I guess that's the main thing. Anyway, that's got a couple more steps done on it. I think I'm going to get some actual go-kart pedals for the gas and brake pedal, and probably a go-kart. I've seen them. It was a master cylinder that goes for a go-kart that you can hook the pedal to and then run your brake lines, because I still got to run the brake lines, put the brakes on and all that on the front. Don't have any brakes on the front at all right now. Stops pretty good, but you got to pump the back one, so oh well, who needs brakes anyway? But that has that thing going. Anyway, I guess that's probably going to about do it for this video. Had a little bit of fun, stuck a wheel on, took y'all for a ride. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.